Hello learners, welcome to the tuple session for Python playlist. So in this session we will be learning about new data structure in Python which is tuples. In the last session we learned about list. In the in this session we will be learning about tuples. So tuples in Python are used to store multiple items in a single variable. They are one of the Python's four built-in data structure alongside list, set, and dictionary, each with distinct properties and use cases. So let's see what is the key characteristics of tuples, or it is ordered and indexed. So tuple maintain the order of items. Each item is assigned an index starting from 0. Let me show you. Let me just clear all output so that you will be learning under better. So here I have created a tuple in the small bracket. So this list in previously we used to create in a big bracket, same bracket, but here for tuple we will be using the small bracket. Here I will be assigning apple, banana, and cherry in the list, and then let's print the what is the at the 0th index, what is the first value of tuple. So in the list also we have seen that while accessing the value you need to use the this big bracket and you have to write the index, whatever index you want to fetch, that index you need to write. So let's run it and see. So here we got the apple. Now if you want to access the suppose second index, so here you have the why, because this is the 0th one, first one, and the second one. Cherry is the second, so that's why it is showing second. Now let's get ahead and learn about data types. So tuple items can be of any data type. It contains any data type. A tuple can contain different data types, as we have seen in list also. List also contains different data types. In the same way, tuple also contain different data types. Like here I have kept boolean first, true. Sorry, this is a string, and then next we have boolean, and then this is the integer, and then next we have complex number. So let's run it. Okay, I haven't printed, so let's print it out and let's see. So let's print my tuple and see. So this is how it will show you. It is showing the output. Now next, how let's learn how to access tuple item. So you can access tuple items by referring to the index number. Just I have shown that you can write the index number and inside the square bracket. So the first item has index 0. It start with index 0. So as in the my tuple you can see we have 4 item, string, boolean, and then integer, and then complex number. So let's see using index how we can check. So first I'm taking out the second index, what is at the second index. Then I'm using also the negative index. So you can use in negative index here. This will be your -1, then -2, -3, -4. So negative index will start from -1 from the last. And next we are doing slicing. So from first to third. So in slicing, what happened in range, what happened, the first number will be inclusive, but the last number will not be inclusive. So 1 and 3, it means it will start from 1, it will take 2, but it will not take 3. So it will give you two values from the tuple. Next, what I'm doing, I'm again taking range. So first is by default. By default means there is nothing. It means it will start from 0th, and the last I kept 2. So again last will be exclusive. So it will take two values, 0 and 1. And in the third I kept it should start from 2 and end is nothing. It means it will go till end. So it will take 2 and 3. And next we are taking a range in the negative. So it will take -4 to -1. So what is -4? -4 is true. So -4 is this, -3, -2, and again -1 will be exclusive. So it will not take the complex number. So let me run it and then you will understand it better. So see, my tuple 2. So what is the second index? 0, 1, 2. At the second index we have 1, so it is showing 1. Then what is minus 2? Minus 2 will start indexing from negative index from last. So minus 1 and then minus 2. So minus 2 will be 1. Then next we have range 1, 2, 3. So it will take 1 and 2. So it is showing 1 and 2. It means true and 1. And next we have starting is nothing. By default it will take 0 and then it will go till 2. So 0 and 1, it means it will show both true, the string 2 and the boolean true. Next we have starting from 2 but ending is nothing. So it will take 2 and 3 both. So it will take 1 and complex number. Then we have last a range of negative index. So what from where we are starting? Minus 4. So minus 4 is nothing but why? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus 4. So minus 4 will be true and then minus 1 will be exclusive. Why? Because this we will not take, so it will go till 1. So true, true and 1. This is how the output will look like. So this is how you can access items in tuples. Now next, this tuple is immutable, means it is unchangeable. You can't change. Once you create the item in tuple, once you create tuple, after that you can't change item in it. So let me show you. I have created my tuple and I kept 1, 2 and 3. Now what I want, and the 0th index I want to keep 5. Instead of 1 I want 5. Let's run this and see. So it is showing error. It means tuple, it is saying type error is tuple object does not support item assignment. Means tuple object does not support the change. So once you create, you can't change. Now but there are multiple ways we can change the item that we'll see later. Now next we have allows duplicate items. So yes, tuple allow duplicates item because it has index, right? So you can keep a same item multiple times. So in suppose here we have fruits. So fruits apple, banana and then apple, orange. So here apple is 2 times. So when you will print fruits, it will give you all the 4 this apple, banana, apple, orange. Now see so tuple syntax, as I've already told, that using parenthesis is using small bracket you can create tuple, and once you'll create you can't change it. So here this is the my tuple and then second tuple I'm creating. How you have to simply you can create like this, or you can also use tuple, the tuple keyword, and then inside that you can write. So it will work, both will work. Okay. So suppose let me show you, print my tuple. So both will work. So this is also as tuple and this is also my tuple 2 is also as tuple. So let me just show you. If you will check whether it is the tuple type or not, you can check the type of it and it will give you yes, it is the tuple. So yes, see, this is also a class of tuple, and the my tuple 2, this will also be a class of tuple. So there are 2 ways you can create tuple, using the tuple constructor or simply using parenthesis. So see, both is the showing it is belonging to class tuple. Now next we have tuple methods, but in tuple we have fewer methods compared to list. In the last session we have seen there are a lot of list method we can use, but because tuple are immutable, so like bit fewer than fewer methods for tuples we have. So here we have count. It will return the number of occurrence of a value, and then we have index. So returns the index of the first occurrence of a value. So I'm taking a my tuple variable which is 1 2 3 1 2 3 and 2 4. Now what I want to count number 2, and then I want to I want index for 3. So it will show you first occurrence where the 3 is. So let me just run it and see how many 2 we have. We have 2 2's. So let me just add one more 2 so that you will not get confused. So see how many 2 we have. Now it is showing 3. And what is the index of 3? It is 2. Why? Because it starts from 0, 1 and 2. Now let's check if an item exists in tuple. So to determine if a specified item is present in tuple, we use the membership operator in. So we will simply see print true in my tuple. So now you can see in my tuple there is nothing, no word written true. So it will say false. Return either true or false based on whether the item exists or not. So print true in my tuple. Okay, now let me just write false. I think it's taking the previous one. So it is simply whatever we are giving false in my tuple. So it is showing okay, that is uh, false. I'm taking true in my tuple. So yes, it is showing true. Okay, so let's go ahead and see add item to tuples. Since tuples are immutable, they do not have a built-in append method, but there are other ways to add items in a tuple. How? You can convert it into list, and you can add it. So suppose I have a tuple x, and I'm taking a variable list z, and for each in x, so for each values in x, what I want to append that value to z. Okay, so each is nothing but variable, so you can take any variable here. And now what I want for all the items in x, I want to append all the items to z. So once this for loop will run, it will add everything to z. Okay, and now what I want to add another value hat to z, and then I will be converting this x is equal to tuple z. So now in the x tuple, what I did, I did convert the list into tuple, and when you will print x, so now you can see cat, bat, rat, hat got added. So directly you can't add, but you have to convert it into list and then you can add it. Next, add tuple to a tuple. So yes, you can add a tuple to a tuple. How? You can use simply a plus operator and then you can add. So this is I have already told in the previous video, assignment operator generally we use. This is nothing but x is equal to x plus z, like that, and it will print. So next we have remove items from tuple. So again, tuples are unchangeable, so you cannot remove items from it. But again, we use some workaround, and we use like changing and adding tuples items same way. We will convert it into like we will take another list, and we will add all the items of that tuple into list, and then whatever you want to remove, you remove it, and then you convert that into tuple, and then you print it. This is how we have done. Now also you can delete the tuple completely. For that we will be using the del keyword, and it will delete the tuple completely. So here I have x, and if you will delete x, then once after that if you will print, there will be nothing to print. Okay, so let's here, as you can see, when I printed x, this is showing, but now again if I print it, there is nothing, right? Name x is not found. Okay, now let's learn how to unpack tuple. So when we create a tuple, we normally assign value to it. This is called packing a tuple, but in Python we are also allowed to extract the values back into variables. This is called unpacking. So here what I'm doing, I'm taking a tuple, and I'm packing the value into it. So lion, zebra, monkey, all the values. Now what I want what I did, all these are variable. I'm assigning it to animals, and then when you will print differently, it will get printed. See, lion, zebra, and monkey. So this is called unpacking. So using asterisk also we can unpack. So assign the rest of the values as a list called wild. Now what I'm doing, oh, I have lion and zebra, and then I'm keeping wild asterisk, and I'm keeping it to animal. So when you will print lion, zebra, and when you will click wild, so it will take all the other whatever is left, it will give you those value like monkey, tiger and bear. So this is the asterisk work. How the asterisk works: if the asterisk is added to another variable name, then the last, the Python will assign value to the variable until the number of values left like matches the number of variables left. So let me show you again. So what I did, in here I kept I took two variable and then wild. So whatever is left, it got saved into wild. Now here in the middle I did, so first it will print lion, at the last it will print bear, but whatever in the middle, so after lion, zebra, monkey and tiger, it will get added to tropic. So when you will print tropic, it will see, it is showing zebra, monkey and tiger, it is not showing bear because in the next we have bear. So this is how the asterisk works. This is called unpacking using asterisk. Now next, let's see how to join. So to join tuple, you can again use plus operator. Now here we have tuple 1 and tuple 2. So if you want to print T3, you can simply do T1 plus T2. And when you will print T3, it will it will create a new tuple, or else you can directly print both T1 and T2 like this. Now, if you want to multiply the content of a tuple a given number of times, you can use again the multiplication operator. So here I want, I have T4, and what I want, T4, in T4 I want to say T1 should multiply by 2. So let's see what it is doing. So again, T4 when you will print, so it will, it will give you 2 times, SKY, SKY. And then when you will print T2 into 2, so T2 is nothing but see 87 and 39. So what it will do, it will keep that 2 times, 87, 39, 87, 39. This is how you can multiply in tuple. So that's it for tuples. We have seen a lot of operations on tuples. I hope you liked the video. In the next video we will be learning about set and dictionary one by one. So see you in the next session. Thanks for watching.